What's up, guys? Master Drago here. Welcome back to the kingdom. I am your host, as always. Alright, so, RIP headphones. Alright, as you see in front of you, a highly requested deck profile from a lot of you lovely subscribers. By all of you, I mean one of you! So yeah, anyway, this is for you. So we got I had to do the profile on Metalfoe Mat, Metalfoe deck box, Metalfoe profile. Like, let's get it, dude. RIP Electromite. This ban list didn't bring it back. RIP Electromite, man. Anyway, alright. So, start off the main deck. This is a casual build. Very casual, much casual, all the casual, okay? Remember that. Casual, casual, casual. We are doing a casual tournament this next week. So, yeah, I'm probably going to take this because it's been a long time since I played this deck, so. In like a competitive casual scene, so. Brought it to a tournament, so. But anyway, let's get on with it without further ado. Whew! 3 Bismuth gear. They all have the scale, they're all scales 1 and 8. All of them but one Metalfoe have the same clause in the penalty scale. You can target a face-up card on the field, destroy it, and if you do, set a Metalfoe spell trap from the deck. This one, Red Metalfoe's Bismuth gear is like a Storm during the end phase, where you search out a Metalfoe monster. So that's your level 1. Your level 2 is Stealing, Vanilla, same clause, Pendulum scale, pop a face-up card, set a Metalfoe spell trap. That's another scale 8. Scale 1 is Silvered, same clause, play 3. You essentially play all good Metalfoes at 3. This is a level scale 1, same pendulum effect. Volflame, scale 8, same pendulum effect. You play 3, obviously. You don't really play much less. Alright, this one. Okay. So Metalcaster is the new one from the Blazing Vortex set. I almost forgot. Blazing Vortex, scale 1, pendulum effect. Okay. What do I face up? Yeah, so this one's the same pendulum effect as everything else besides the next one you're going to see here. It has an actual effect, not like Bismuth gear, but this one's different, obviously. If this card is on the field, if this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can add one face-up Metalfoe's Pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand, except Metalfoe's Metalcaster. But you cannot activate or cards with this name and to place it in this pendulum zone for the rest of the turn, except by card effect. You can only use this effect once per turn. Play 3 because it's just like all the others. Literally, like all these ones. What more can you say? It does come up with the add back something else. Even though you can't put it in the pendulum scale, you can still fusion, synchro, like link. Yeah. One Vanisher. You only play 1 with the tournament. Sorry. Juicy. All right. Whew. All right. With the tournament coming up next week, I'm gonna bump this up to a 60 card list and just play a bunch of just good pendulum. Just starter, Magician Souls, whatever, cards. So yeah, so this one might bump up to 2. This one is really good, so this one I'll read. Pendulum effect. If monsters you control are destroyed by card effect, except during the damage step, you can add 1 Metalfoe's card from your graveyard to your hand. Metalfoe's card, so fusion, full fusion, trap, pendulum, doesn't matter, monster, yeah. Now, its monster effect is busted. And if you do it right, block chain link this or block, yeah, it's busted. So while this card is in your hand, you can target 2 face-up cards you control, including a Metalfoe's card. Destroy them. If you do, special summon this card from your hand. Busted enough. But here's the real one. If this card is special summoned by the effect of a Metalfoe's card, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, or in their graveyard, banish it. You can only use each monster effect of Metalfoe's Vanisher once per turn. So, put in retrospect for you, for people that don't know Metalfoes or haven't seen this deck or haven't really play tested or, Pembester, let's go, Triff! So if this special summon its own effect, you can banish a card on the field or in the graveyard. Let's see, Mithrilium, bring it back from the graveyard or extra deck, banish card. Counter, banish card. Let's see. Combination, banish card. Combination, what do you mean? I'll get to that in a minute. No, it's a level 9, so you would have a level 10. So probably not combination because if this was 8, then combination for sure. But yeah. Combination, you can't. You can add it, but you can't special summon it. But yeah, like there's 3 ways. You got the just Mithrilium, counter, and itself. Like that's busted. Bless you. Thank you. All right. For the non-Metalfoes that you play pretty much 3 of everything besides Vanisher because I was playing 3 Vanisher. I'm like, oh, this ain't the same as this. Oh, I screwed up. All right. So for the non-Metalfoes, 3 Rescue Rabbits, mandatory. Obviously mandatory. This is the best, one of the better null summons of the deck. Like up there with like Magical Abductor and Balbaboon. So for Metalfoes anyway. So yeah, just 3 Rescue Rabbit. It's busted. 3 Rescue Hamster. I think the 3rd one is the 41st card. So if you don't know what Hamster does, it's like a Rescue Rabbit essentially. In the Pendulum scale, it's scale 5. You can banish this card from the Pendulum Zone, add 2 face-up Pendulum monsters with the same name from your extra deck to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. Alright, that's cool, you got recursion. For a monster effect, during this turn, this card was normal summon. You can have a face-up level 5 or lower Pendulum monster card from your extra deck. During your turn, when this card's normal summon, if you have a face-up level 5 or lower Pendulum monster card in your extra deck, you can tribute this card, special summon, or tribute this card. Choose 1 face-up level 5 or lower Pendulum card in your extra deck. So summon 2 monsters from your deck with that same name as that card. But their effects are negated, and they're also destroyed in their end phase. So you can either add back to hand from the Pendulum scale, or tribute this off to start summon 2 more from the deck. Like, it's busted, but not as good as Rabbit. So for the Metalfoes spells, we got Fusion, Paramorphos Fusion, and Full Fusion. This is pretty much how you play for Metalfoes. Like in 60 cards, I might play another one of this or another one of this. Because you can recycle with Mithrilium, but yeah. So in 60 cards, though, I might play second to this just to be cute. Metalfoes Traps, 1 counter, 2 combination. In 60 cards, definitely 3 combination, 2 counter at the very least. That way you still have more stuff to set. And if you can't recycle them, you can just have this on hand. Combination lets, when it gets destroyed or sent to the graveyard, you can add a Metalfoes monster from your deck to your hand, which is busted. And then one thing that this is also, it does come up in Fusion mirror matches, which is really cool. When a Fusion monster is Fusion summoned on the field, doesn't matter if it's yours or your opponent's, you could actually special summon a Metalfoes monster from your graveyard that's one that's lower level than that Fusion monster summon. So take into consideration, so if they summon a, say, instant fusion into, what's a good one? A level 4 guy. Level 4, right? And you have a level 2 Metalfoe, you can just special summon that out and jump block, or whatever. With your stuff, it's busted because you can go Crimson Knight and bring back Orichalc, Mithrilium, and any of your, other Metalfoes monsters that's not Vanisher, so, which is cool. And this, when a card gets destroyed, you can activate this, special summon a Metalfoes monster from the deck. And then during the turn, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish it to add a Metalfoes monster from your extra deck. Metalfoes Pendulum monster from the extra deck, yeah. So that's kind of cool. All right, for the non-Metalfoes cards, you got 1 E-Tally because it's standard. 3 Unexpected Die. So Unexpected Die is actually really cool. So if you open up 2 Unexpected Die and 2 Metalfoes and a random card, you're good because you can Unexpected Die something out, Metalfoe pop it, activate another die, bring out another card, Pendulum Summon, and just keep going. Because if your head, I've opened up 2 of these and I'm like, okay, I can't really do much with this, and I popped it and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, I have no monster on the field. Let me read this again. Oh. Activate another one. My opponent's like, my friend anyway, I guess, because we were just play testing. He's like, sure. And I just built a pretty good, 1-2 negate board after that, so. Alright. There we go. Alright. Next up. We played 3 Painful Decision. It's good at 2, I guess, but it's one of those good starter cards where you can deck then add and send. So definitely Prime Ash target, but whatever, But it is just really good. You play 3 normal monsters you can send, or 3 types of normal monsters. So either way, you get a high scale, low scale, it's cool. That's pretty much what it is there. Just search a high or low scale. And then last three cards are Summoner's Art. Activate this to search a level 5 or higher no monster from the deck. So I thought about putting Full Cult Cannon in here, like an old school Metal player. That way you can search a high level low scale, and not just a high level high scale, if you get what I mean. But this is mostly just searching out Volflame. That way you can have a high scale on hand and just deck then. So. And this is not once per turn. So this is better than this, but this gets you specific what you need. Or this has it gets specific, but it's it gets you two different scales, but other than just one. So it can get a high or low, or just get a high, depending on what you're playing. So that makes sense. I'm sorry. I get confused. I'm sorry. All right. Last of the extra deck. I don't have a side deck for this. Don't really need one, but it's casual. So, extract 2 Mythilium. Oh, I did not do. What the hell? You did not see that. All right, that's fine. All right, you didn't see that. 2 Alcahest. Alcahest is really good. It's a snatch steal in defense. You absorb a monster, and it's the monster attack you absorb gets added to this defense. Once per turn, you can equip multiple. And you can also fusion summon with those monsters that you. I equipped to do them, which is actually really nice, all things considered. So it's just good card all around. 2 Mythilium. I thought about playing 3, but 2's I think the more optimal for just space, just space in the extra deck. You can recycle itself. Once per turn, you can target 2 Metalfoes cards in your graveyard, add them back to your deck, and then bounce a card from the field to the hand. Doesn't matter if it's you or your opponents, which is really neat. And then the not once per turn, if this gets sent to the grave, you can special summon a Metalfoe monster from your extra deck or graveyard back to the field. That's not once per turn. I think I used it twice so far, like with the same Mythilium, which is weird. We're playing one of the new card, Parametalfoes, right? Yeah, Parametalfoes Azolis. So this is really cool. So Penum Scale. If a face-up Metalfoe monster or Metalfoes card you control is destroyed by a card effect, except during the damage step, you can target one face-up card on the field, destroy it. That has not come up yet, unfortunately, but the monster effect has. If this card is special summoned from the extra deck, you can target one card your opponent controls, shuffle 2 face-up penal monsters from your extra deck into the deck, and if you do destroy that card, you can only use the effect of penalties once per turn. If this card is in the monster zone, if this card in the monster zone is destroyed, place the card in the penalty zone. So yeah, it hasn't come up because it's just a level 7, 25 attack. So it's just it's good in utility. I still play the one Orichalc, and I still play the one Crimson Knight. As you see, I'm not playing Super Volley, which I will be in the tournament. So keep that in mind. This one is just Crimson Knight is just a vanilla level 9. You can do cute stuff with combination, so set that aside. But Orichalc acquires 2 Metalfoe monsters, and this gives all Metalfoes double piercing. All Metalfoe monsters. All Metalfoe monsters. So if your opponent has a 0 attack monster, they're gonna, well, except this one in this one, but yeah, like your fusion monsters too. Like, bro, all these in your fusion monsters, like, yes, please. Like, you could have this in defense and just go, all right, swing, double pierce game. So it's a better Chaos Max for what it's worth. 1 Vortex, 1 Absolute Zero, or Absolute Dragon, yeah. These are cool. I want to try and put a Meteor Burst. That way I can bring out or target a scale, a Metalfoes that will be in my scale. I can target it, special summon it to the field, so yeah. So like 1/1/1/1. So this might bring out the Meteor Burst, and then I'll have like a Performapal Dissolver, Performapal Odd Eyes Dissolver or something like that. So that way I can fusion summon into this, hard summon, and then hard summon this, link this away into something, and then get Meteor Burst a special. So it has more utility. So that's what I'm kind of thinking on that. Yeah, that would definitely be for the tournament. This card I never really come up. I'm iffy on. It's okay for what it is. Summon. Metalfoe, link it off into this, plus summon another Metalfoe, make Anaconda possibly, or just a Cross Sheep too, but it's too much, I guess. One of the Algamate, or Heavy Metalfoes Amalgam? Yeah, Amalgam, there we go. This card's really good, actually. People are giving it a lot of shit like it's not good. It's good, dude. It provides you an extra 2 zones for your extra deck. That way you can pen summon at least 3. So, like, why not, man? Like, I don't get it. It's good. Cross Sheep's MVP, like 100% Cross Sheep. Like this, no competition. Cross Sheep, you have to play in this deck. Hita, because you can steal and make Appaloosa, Bowl Sword, or a good Link 4 if you steal. Nightmare Unicorn. Just shuffle back. I was playing Masquerade, but I had to take it out for another deck. But yeah, Unicorn, just generic Link 3. Not sure. And Appaloosa for negates. This should be Boral Sword. This is going to be Boral Sword. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the deck, guys. Hope you like it, enjoyed it, all that. Comment, rate, subscribe. Rep Electromite never came back on the list. So, if anything else, yeah. So, catch you guys later. Bye.